Hey everybody, Jay here, back once again with another review. This time it will be of the Urban Decay Electric Palette. This palette is brought to you by the makers of War and Famine and economic issues. I don't know why if you're a makeup company you would call yourself Urban Decay. It might be edgy, but I don't want to think of riots in the streets when I'm putting on makeup. Looking at the casing, I'm pretty excited. This looks like a colorful Rosark drawing, like a psychiatrist really wanted to put some spice into his meetings, or someone got nuts with Photoshop, just clone tool and the changing of the colors everywhere. That does make me think of a lot of things, not electric. So this name I'm not sure about. I think it's wrong, but we'll take a look inside. This is magnetic, which is pretty cool. This is actually a very sturdy case. It's made of either plastic or plastic. It's made of plastic, but it's a cool plastic, so I like it. And we're getting here. See, when I first see this, what I see is, remember when you were little and you were not allowed to have real paint, so you had to have those little paints at the bottom that you had to put water on because mom didn't want you to mess up the carpet, but you'd mess up the carpet anyway because you'll show her to mess up your fun. So we're also looking at these names. None of them are electric sounding at all. We have Revolt, Gonzo, Slow Burn, Savage, Fringe, Chaos, Jilted, Urban, Freak, and Thrash. Not a single electric name in the batch. I would call this palette the eccentric palette, not the electric palette. You get this L out of here and we're good. I also already have a favorite color. It's the color Gonzo. That's a Muppet. That's the color of the Muppet. I love that color, I think. I don't know. We'll see how it looks in a little bit. The rest, Revolt, I don't think it should be the silver. I think this like yellow color is much more revolting. So I think we could switch those pretty well. Thrash can be silver, I don't really care. Also got a pretty big mirror here. So let's go ahead and get some of these colors on. They look pretty bright. Let's get the best one. Gonzo will be here. And then we're going to have... Ooh, we're gonna have this one, and then that's on two fingers now. Well, that happens. And then we'll have, let's say, that one, and let's do Revolt. So, yeah, they're pretty colorful. This is not a very muted palette, so if you're gonna want to walk out looking like a circus person, you got it covered here. This is the best one for you. A lot better for that than like a nude palette, because then you'd have to be a nudist. I like the colors here. I think that they are trying too hard though with names like Slow Burn. We get it. It's bright, it's colorful, it's a little edgy, but I'd prefer, this to be like red and pink, not calling it Savage. I can't think of the reason why they picked pink Savage for pink, by the way. I think that's a missed opportunity. They could have called this anything, and they called it Savage, and I'm not okay with that. Looking on the back here, these are pressed pigment palettes. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that they press them in. Yeah, so you can have little impressions there. There's also a brush that goes along with this. It's kind of not my favorite brush. Why? The fluffy side's not that fluffy, and this side's definitely not fluffy. This little precision side, this little X-Acto knife side, like you need to exactly put the makeup in where it needs to be, make exact cuts. That's what this one's for. This one's kind of fluffy. Not really that fun though. I would probably give this a 3. This is probably my least favorite fluffy blush I've ever had, which might sound weird because I give it a 3, but I think everyone deserves a second chance, and I'm going to give this one a second chance in a little while. Oh, I also see there's a warning on the back here that says Slow Burn, Savage, Jilted, and Urban are not intended for immediate eye area. So that means if you take this brush and stab yourself in the eye, don't have those colors on it. Have any other color and you'll be fine. But if you're sticking this right in your eye, that's not a good idea. Okay. So actually, I bet if you have contacts though, you're probably fine. Got a little bit of protection like I do. Overall, I would rate this as my second favorite palette I have ever reviewed. I don't think it's as fun as the Nude Dude one. That one at least tried to, bring its promise to fruition. There was semi-naked men in there. Nothing in here is saying electric at all. Like Freak, that's not electric threat. None of these names, not a single one. Slow Burn's the closest, and I think of a plane crash. And I don't want to think of a plane crash when I'm trying to look pretty on a date. So, no to that. No to the naming. No to everything in here. If you like bright colors, have fun, but otherwise, I'm not a fan of the promises this attempts to make. Also, I'm not okay with the colorful Rosarks because I don't see anything I want to see in here. I see a fever dream and madness and circus people. So, thank you for watching this review. As always, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say, but look at the things, I'm sure they're down below, and look at the things on the side because they're pretty cool. I don't know if they're ours or mine or anybody's, but they're pretty cool to click. And thanks for watching. Bye.